So yeah, pay for your beats, guys. Usually when you hear the producer tag that goes throughout the beat, like lingering in the background, it's usually to protect the producer being like, hey, this is still my beat. Y'all ain't paid for it. Hello, my name is Devin. I also go by Infinite or Prod by Infinite if you're watching this on Instagram. And today we finna hit another Honest Music Reactions, and y'all know the deal. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's not, y'all know the rest. All right, so let's get to the first submission. Too Far featuring Russ Cassone. And these Jungle Zone, man, these the homies. So you already know I gotta throw them on the music reactions, man. So let me just stop talking. Let's just get to the heat, because I know it's finna be heat right now. Jungle Zone stay coming with like consistent quality. You know what I mean? Like they always go crazy, bro. What?
Still count this money, all the dough that I made last week. Still face honest, strictly grinding, I get no sleep. Only about this paper, so miss me with that shit. I care less about you, boy, I'm only about my shit.
Dude, Russ has like the perfect voice for hooks. Like this dude's like the hook king, bro. Like he's like the person like I would go to if I need to like catch a vibe. You know what I mean? Like if you like want to make like some dope like hella vibey music, or maybe even like some club music, bro, I would fucking go straight to Russ, man. Like that dude crazy with the hooks, bro.
Still count this money, boy, I'm only down my chips. Still counting this money, boy, I'm only down my chips.
Yeah, I got a touch of Millie before I'm dead and gone. So I'm steady on my grizzly to the early morning. And my mama always praying cause I'm living wrong. Say I can't leave my kids, I gotta make it home. But I'm out here grinding for my family. You wasn't born broke, you can never understand. Came from the struggle, do it all again gladly. You taught me how to hustle, I'm still counting up from last week. Raised up in the trenches, I was right about the...
So Too Far, one of the things I instantly noticed about your verse is that you have like a lot of meaning in your lyrics. You're saying a lot of like really like deep stuff. You know what I mean? Like you can't leave your kids. Your mom always praying because you ain't living right and stuff like that.
Paper chasing ever since I was a young nigga. Mind upon a million, screaming, fuck it, how you feeling? And I pray I go to heaven because I know that I'm a sinner while
I like it because like the track got hella bounce to it.
Strictly grinding, I get no sleep. Only about this paper, so miss me with that shit. I care less about you, boy, I'm only about my chips. Still counting this.
So Too Far, Russ Cassone, like y'all be killing shit, bro. What y'all want me to say? What y'all want me to say? Oh, you need to, but nah, like y'all killed the shit, bro. Y'all ain't even need to send it in, bro. What I need to review? It's heat, bro. That's it, bro. Alright, so next up is Jamie Cope. It's the homie. I actually met her in person recently. I've talked to her on like Instagram and stuff like that, like plenty of times and everything. But she performed in Richmond with Summer Black and Lexi Reed. And all three of those people are super fucking dope, and they're all hella talented and everything. So I had the pleasure of meeting her in person. Amazing person. And her voice is crazy. So like I've heard some of her music before, and her voice sounds really good, like on track and on like through MP3s and waves and stuff like that. But it sounds just as good in person. Like you can tell she doesn't like sit there and rely on like vocal editing and like auto-tune and like reverb and delay it just to make it sound good. She sounds good naturally. So that's something I need to mention before we get into this track. And for the one we're gonna play a song off her EP Solitude. It's called Free. It's also featuring Samuel Ivy. She said just to pick a random song off her EP. I was like, bet, I got you. And I had to pick the one that had Samuel Ivy, bro. Like, it's Samuel Ivy, bro. Cool little guitar, soulful singing, right? I wasn't expecting the drums so quick. This shit hard. You get like some really cool like R&B vibes too. Like you feel this. You feel this in your chest.
Always stuck in your arms. I'm free.
Yes. Yeah. This shit is so hard. Oh, this is Samuel right here.
I let my heart take control while I let it fade. I know what you need.
This is weird, but like I don't know if it's like a compliment or like a diss to you, but for me it's a compliment when I say this. I got like really heavy Daniel Caesar vibes right when Samuel Ivy came in, which is kind of crazy because like I really enjoy like Daniel Caesar singing, but I know like some artists don't really like being compared to other people, but like it's Daniel Caesar, like of course you want to be compared to him, bro. But I respect if you don't fuck with that statement, but I really fuck with the vibes right there, man.
So I'm leaving you be, leaving you be. I remember all the nights in San Francisco. Everything was cool, baby, ice. Goddamn, where the time go. Faithful that we are together anymore. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
So, track's amazing. The engineering sounds great. The production sounds amazing. The singing is super dope. Transitions, switch ups. This meets all my criteria. Y'all killed it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, next up we got King Scorpio. He sent in the beat called Distortion, kind of like The Weeknd, Bryson Tiller, Drake kind of vibes and everything like that. I didn't listen to it prior. I just read the description. You feel me? So let's get into it. I hope that wasn't the drop or like the intro to the hook. The drums are like really, really quiet. So I will say this, it is a cool idea. I like what you're going for and you have like, you're going in the right direction. I just think you need a little bit of work with the mixing. The drums just seem like really quiet. They seem almost tucked in behind like the bass and the melody. So I would bring those out. I know just from personal experience and just listening to other people's beats that a lot of people try to stay away from the high end in the drums when they do these like Weeknd and Drake tracks and everything like that, because they want that cool underwater effect that like 40 does with OVO. But like you can't stray away from the high ends, man, because that's what really makes the drums, you know what I mean? So I would definitely recommend turning up your drums a little bit, maybe adding high end, like don't be afraid of it. And yeah, let's just keep on working on the mixing, man. That's the main point I want to get to. Okay, so like I said before, it just needs work with the mixing. It's a cool idea. You have nice transitions. You have some cool sounds in there. It is definitely dope and creative, but it's just working on bringing them drums out, man. That's it. All right, so next up we got Johnny Cage with a song called Rick Ross. Just get to it. Ooh. Ooh, that lead is nasty. Wait, this is a vibe. So I like this track a lot. Like a lot. Like I love the beat. The beat is amazing. This track has hella bounce. I like the flows and the delivery that you have on the track. A couple only things that I would mention as a critique is I feel like the effects that you have on your voice during the hook is a bit much. I would like to see that like toned down a little bit. I feel like there's too much reverb, too much delay and everything like that. And I would like the vocals to be a little bit more crispy and mixed well with the beat a little bit more. I feel like the vocals are kind of overpowering it. It being the track, just a little bit, just like a tiny bit. You know what I mean?
Like a boss,
But this is super nice though. Look, this shit bounce.
like boss, money toss, like a loss, stage get a pack, like a floss. Fair got ones at the cautionary comment. My mama told me only fair got no phantom body.
Beat. I think I figured out why I like this beat because it sounds like something I would make. So I feel like there's a little bit of a bias, but man, fuck it. This sounds like a beat that I would do. So I'm like, why wouldn't I love it? I was trying to sit here wondering like, why do I love this beat so much? And I'm like, man, it sounds like me. Well, okay, not saying it sounds like me, but it sounds like something I would do. You know what I mean? Other than what I said, there's no other critique, man. This track's really dope. I fuck with it heavy, bro. All right, next up we got J Bands featuring Chris Cash with In the Rain. Let's get to it. I feel like this track's about to have hella bounce.
How would you feel if you were struggling in the rain? People laughing cause they don't feel your pain. Made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change. Made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change. How would you feel if you were struggling in the rain? People laughing cause they don't feel your pain. Made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change.
Oh shit! Did y'all pay for this beat? Did y'all steal this beat, bro? I swear I hear something in the background and it sounds like the producer tag that keeps on going through, and that's just to usually let people know that like, hey, this person did not pay for this beat, like they don't have a license for it or anything like that. Sorry I have to call you out on the show, bro, but as a producer I can't stand behind that, bro. So man, fuck it. I mean, the track sounds cool. It sounds dope. I fuck with it.
Made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change. I be on my grind every day. I'm working trying to figure out these plays. Got these bitches, but these bags what I chase. I be at the studio every day, but this is what I do. I gotta get this money, these things what I pursue. Change, made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change. Do so much, do it all, I get my head up. I bounce back and go hard on a mission to get.
It's that shit right here.
And you should do the same thing. Instead of trying to hate me, I've been on the grind lately. So much fuck you, baby.
Why these haters look at me like they don't know who I am? Like I ain't about that life. Like
This nigga right here, tight.
Got that 1911 and I pray it don't jam. I'm from the corner, but I made it around the world like a stamp. How would you feel if you were struggling in the rain?
That person went hard.
Cause they don't feel your pain.
I think that might have been the Chris Cash dude. That dude went hard. That shit was crazy.
But yeah, I'm trying to change. How would you feel if you were struggling in the rain? People laughing cause they don't feel your pain. Made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change. Made mistakes, but yeah, I'm trying to change.
So yeah, pay for your beats, guys. Alright, I ain't gonna say that because I don't know if he actually paid for it or not, but so I don't want to call him out like that, but usually when you hear the producer tag that goes throughout the beat, like lingering in the background, it's usually to protect the producer being like, hey, this is still my beat, y'all ain't paid for it. Yeah, y'all got a dope track. I really, really enjoyed the second guy's verse. I would say maybe turn the vocals down a little bit so it matches the beat and mixes very well. And with that being said, this has been another episode of Honest Music Reactions. My name is Devin. I also go by Infinite or Prod by Infinite. And peace out.